right, today we are talking about equations of lines. We have a challenge. Because this is Accelerated Algebra 2, we are challenging ourselves to finish the lesson in under 5 minutes. All right, you ready? That is not going to help. All right, let's do slope-intercept form. We're talking all about different forms of equations of lines today. Slope-intercept form. Okay, so I'm pretty good at multitasking, but anybody remember what slope-intercept form is? I feel like I'm talking really fast too. Ashley. Y equals mx plus b. Good. So the quicker we want to go, that means we have to refrain from applauding while we go. Are you all cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. Keep track. You know what? You guys keep track of points and tell me after we're done. That way we don't have to stop so that I can record. All right. What does the M represent in here? Everybody shout it out. What is M? Slope. Okay. What is B? The y-intercept. Good. Okay, the second form of an equation is point-slope form. Point-slope form. Okay. So point-slope form. Maybe anyone remember what this one is? We're super speed, so here we go. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That is point-slope form. So this represents the slope still. And then x1, y1, that is any specific coordinate that we're given for any line. All right? The last one is standard form. I'm sure you all can see standard form. So, here we go. Standard form is ax plus by equals c. And A, B, and C all represent any real number. Okay, so we don't really use standard form all that much, but, ooh, we're at 2:08. Okay, you guys all have that down? Okay, let's do examples. All right, use the given point and slope. Use the given point and slope to write an equation of a line. Whoops, to write an equation. This is going to slow me down, the writing part. This is why I was not an English major. Okay, to write an equation of a line in point-slope form. Whoops, I'm off the page. Okay, here we go. In point-slope form. Question? No. Okay, so we figured it out. The way that we can get everybody to focus is to go at warp speed. Okay, A is 3/6, and M is 5/7. So you guys will tell me if you need to do more of these when we're done with this first one, but I think probably not. You'll get the point really quick. Okay, so point-slope form. That's the one up at the very top. Are there questions? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get all of it in on the... Okay. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Ooh! 3 minutes and 22 seconds. I don't think we're going to make it, you guys. All right. Talk faster. Point-slope form. Let's write it down. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We set up here. x1, y1 is any specific coordinate. Do we have a specific coordinate? Yeah. Yes. So this is x1, this is y1. And do we have a slope? Yes. Yes. So I'm plugging these numbers in. For y1, I'm plugging in 6. For m, I'm plugging in 5/7. And that's it. Questions? You guys are slowing me down. I'm just kidding. Should I take a break? Here, we'll pause. That's what we can do. All right, so here we go. In slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus p. The slope in this one is -3. The y-intercept is 7. That is that problem. Okay, next. 3x plus 4y equals 12. Whoops. Okay, write it in slope-intercept form. That means get y by itself. So, we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. 4y equals -3x plus 12. Okay, then divide by 4. Y equals -3/4 x plus 3. Now, all right, what is the slope? What's the slope? What is the y-intercept? 3. So to graph, we go up to 1, 2, 3, then go down 1, 2, 3. Oh. okay, that's okay, that's okay. Let's see if we can do 6 minutes. Oh, can't see it. Okay, there we go. We did not make our goal. 5 minutes.
That means that we reset and we try and make it this time.
With reset, yeah. Okay, ready? You guys all have that? Okay. All right, there is a fine line here. Okay, write the equation. Okay, here's x1, y1, x2, y2. We need a slope and we need a point. First thing we need to do is find the slope. So we do 6 minus 1 over 5 minus 3. So that comes out to 5 over 2. That's our slope. And then if we do point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, we have x1, y1 slope. So y minus 1 equals 5 halves times x minus 3. Okay? Now we have to express it in ax plus by equals c. So that means we have the x and the y on one side and then all of the non-x's and y's everywhere else. But we can't have fractions. How do I get rid of the fraction?
Multiply by the reciprocal.
Let's multiply by 2.
Oh.
2 over 1. The reason we do that is we only want to get rid of the denominator.
Oh, okay.
We don't want denominator. So 2y minus 2 equals 5 times x minus 3. So you don't have to distribute it to the inside of the parentheses. Then if we distribute, we get 2y minus 2 equals 5x minus 15. Then x and y on one side, everything else on the other. So add 2, and minus 5x, minus 5x. So we get negative 5x plus 2y equals negative 13. Okay, 7 minutes. Questions on that? Did we do everything we were supposed to do? Okay. Any questions? Now that we've gone through at warp speed, and we didn't make our goal, that's okay. Are there any questions that you guys have since that was warp speed? Can we do what's that?
Can we try again tomorrow?
If you all are up for it, yes. Akashni.
We'll make it 5 minutes tomorrow, guys.
The graph part on the last one? Okay, so if you understood everything completely, let me write the homework up here. It's also written on the board. So it's homework 15. I'm going to go back and go through a couple of things with the last problem. Again, if you understand it, just go ahead and start the homework assignment.
Is it an extra credit?
Yeah, we can make it an extra credit. Wait, so you guys get out at what time again? 1:25, right? So you have 15 minutes. 1:30, so you have 20 minutes. Okay. Homework is also listed on the board. All right. If you do understand this, start your homework and don't talk. That way I can address questions from the previous examples that were super fast. Okay. So, to graph it, we start with, does it make sense to... Okay. Everybody zip it. No talking right now. You'll be able to talk freely in a little bit, but I want to answer questions. Start at positive 3, then the slope is negative 3/4. So we, from here, go down 1, 2, 3, and write 1, 2, 3, 4, connect them to the line. That's all. Are there any other questions on any of the examples that we went through? Yes. What form, in the very beginning or the end? This one is standard form. We use the point slope form. Okay, everybody quiet, please. We use point slope form to get it to this place. It says specifically to put it in this format, which is standard form. Yeah. So just make sure that you read and do whatever form you're being asked to do, okay? Are there any other questions? So you have problems like this on your test. Yeah?
What's like the point of standard form?
Okay, there's a really quick shortcut to graphing sometimes when you have standard form. You want to see that? Yeah? Okay. Do we all have this? Put that over here. Okay. Let's say we've got something like this. So this is one of the points of standard form. It can be very useful. Let's say we have something like 3x plus 2y equals 12. Okay, if we want to graph this without putting it in slope-intercept form, there's a really easy way called finding both intercepts. Okay, so you're finding the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So to find the x-intercept, let me draw a graph real fast. To find the x-intercept, again, if you don't want to hear this, fine, but don't talk. Shh. X-intercept, that's where y equals 0, so we're actually going to take this equation and plug in a 0 for y. So 3x plus 2 times 0 equals 12. So 3x equals 12 and x equals 4. So that's the first point. So you go over to 4, put a dot. And you do the same thing for the y-intercept, which means you set x equal to 0. So 3 times 0 plus 2y equals 12. So 2y equals 12 and y equals 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you graph like that. Make sense? Again, super.
What is 12? What does that represent? Just anything you make up.
It's that number comes from whatever specifications you're given in the problem to start out with. In this particular one, I just made it up. I made it up in this problem. I gave myself an even number that I knew these would both evenly divide by, but it's just, yeah, it depends on the, yeah, like.
So it's just a line that you solve.
It's just, yeah, it's another format. Yeah. Yeah, there are a bunch of different formats for lines, and that's one of them. Okay, any other questions? Okay, go ahead and do your homework.